Hello, hello. What's going on, Live Fit World? So we are now in our first full, I guess, starting week of this whole quarantine thing, and no Live Fit. All right, so it's super sad, but at the same time, I got to tell you that Michelle and I, along with the trainers, we are just blown away by the participation, the response. You guys are awesome. It's really. I hope that seeing Jeannie and Kim and Rhonda smiling and seeing Christina out with on her bike and saying ugh on every post. I hope that seeing Julie's martinis. I hope that seeing all these different things makes you feel like you're at least a part of the Live Fit community, even though it is in a virtual, distant world. So what I want to talk about is how we're going to still make progress and changes during this kind of new time. So the first thing I want to talk about is food. So what I put on here is fruits and vegetables have now become your friends. So, you've heard me talk about it in videos. We have a very big contrast of you have good, healthy foods, and then you have boxed and canned foods when you walk into the store right now. So what I would recommend for you guys is you got to really, really stock up on fruits and vegetables. And some of the things I put on here, I actually took notes. Stock up on things when you find good prices. Freeze what you can freeze. So make sure you get some great freezer bags. If you have the vacuum sealers, those obviously work as well. Make smoothies in advance. So blend stuff up with fruit. Put a little Greek yogurt inside there. Blend that all up and then have those pre-made. You can keep them in jars in your fridge or freezer. You shake them up, they're ready to go. The next one is making soups and smoothies. So I guess I kind of said smoothies, but the soup side of it is some of these different things, all we have is water and broth and vegetables and some of these things. So we might not have the massive protein portions that we're used to. So we got to compensate with other healthy foods. So if your macros aren't following with a 50-25-25 or a 40-20-20, it's okay. Just make sure you're putting more healthy food in than bad foods. So the whole idea is whenever you're eating, make sure you have some sort of fruit, make sure you have some sort of vegetable, and then you still got to include some sort of protein somehow, some way. So my next one is buy protein powder. You need to buy protein powder because right now, unless you are ordering from maybe Acropolis or just like us, we have our rebuilt order sitting on our front porch right now. Protein's a little bit inconsistent, hit or miss. So with rebuilt, it's anywhere between, I think it's $8 and $10 a pound, but it's cooked, it's delivered to your doorstep, it's flash frozen, and it's waiting for you. You don't have to wonder if you're going to be able to go get food. So for us, we spend about $40 or so just on our meat, so it's cooked and prepared. Sometimes we get a fifth pound of something or whatever, but it's quick and you can change up your orders every single week. So that's that. The next thing is you might want to learn about fasting. So this is a time where intermittent fasting, which is basically not eating for 16 hours a day, and then you fill up all your food within an 8-hour window. This might really help you for both cutting down on food, saving money, and then your appetite. So those couple things, you might want to consider intermittent fasting when maybe this has not been done before. So these are the couple things that I want to come with you with. So again, fruits and vegetables, stock up as much as you can. Freeze what you can. Anything that's not going to get freezer burnt, you want to make sure that you're buying extra and that you can save up on. The next one is making soups that you can freeze, smoothies that you can pre-make and freeze, and that way there's always on-the-go meals ready for you. And then the next, protein powder. Jump on Amazon, jump on bodybuilding.com, jump on someplace that's open, and make sure you order some protein powder because that is going to be what keeps your body nourished and healthy and healing and growing and all those other things that we need from protein. So make sure you keep that going. Very last thing again is might be a good time to learn about fasting. So either doing days at a time, which we can talk about that in a separate video, but what I recommend is intermittent fasting. So figure out 8 hours a day that you're going to eat. If it's noon to 8 p.m., if it's 10 to 6 p.m., if it's 2 o'clock till 10 p.m., whatever it is, but find your windows. So I hope those little eating tips will help you, and let's keep making progress, guys, because we still have a way in at the end of all this.